The next important topic is the stars. When we observe the night sky, because the stars are not visible in the daytime, at night when you observe them, you will see that the stars appear to be twinkling in the sky, and the question arises that the stars appear white, but are they of the same color? The stars which emit light, due to the different amount of light given out by the stars, the stars appear in different color. The sun is also a star, so why does the star appear as large compared to other stars? So answer, it is closer to us. Which appears bigger, a football or a planet near you? The football will appear bigger because it is near you, and therefore all the stars which are closer to you, they appear to be bigger, they appear to be smaller and compared to any object which is near. So this happens because if we imagine that we are seeing an object here and we are seeing it from this part, so what happens, this is the size of the object which we see. From here, when we see with our eyes, then this object appears bigger in size. Now if this object comes closer to our eyes and the size is same, so what happens, you can see this angle and this angle. So the first angle A and angle B. In angle A, in the case of angle A, the object appears smaller because the object angle is smaller. This angle is smaller. And in the case of B, the angle which is the angle made by the object on our eyes is bigger, therefore the object appears bigger in size. So therefore an object which is near our eyes appears bigger and the object which is far away appears smaller because of the angle made on our eyes. That is why the stars appear to be smaller to us. Here there is an interesting fact that the sun is nearly 150 million kilometers away from the earth. So since the distance of the sun is so much, therefore it appears smaller on the earth. The next nearest star on the earth is Alpha Centauri. It is at a distance of, the number is given. Now the distance which is calculated in bigger numbers, it is converted into scientific notation, and you have read that 150 million, the number which is shown here will be written in the form of 1.5 and into 10 raised to the power, you will count the number of zeros, so it will become 10 raised to the power 5 kilometers. So we don't write big numbers, we convert them into scientific notation and then we write them so that the understanding is easier. These large distances in the space, to make them understand easily, they are expressed in another unit which is called light year. Light year is the distance traveled by light in 1 year. So we know that the speed of light is 3 lakh kilometers in 1 second. Therefore the distance of the sun from the earth will be calculated in light year and or in the light minutes. It has been found that the light from the sun roughly takes 8 minutes to reach the earth. So the large distances are calculated in light year, and since the light travels 3 lakh kilometer in 1 second, if it is traveling in 1 second 3 lakh kilometers, 3 lakh means 10 raised to the power 5, then we will calculate that how many seconds are there. So multiply, 1 minute will have 60 seconds, so we will multiply by 60. Then how many hours, then there are 1 minute will be multiplied with 60, then multiply with 60 to make it into hour, then multiply with 24 to convert it into 1 day, then multiply it with 365. This number will give you the speed of the light, the distance traveled in 1 year. During daytime the stars are not visible. All of you know the reason why the stars are not visible. The light of the sun is brighter because it is near, so we are not able to see. Some prominent stars can be seen in the night sky. All the stars which we see, they are visible, but some stars are visible in the night sky. And what do you find? Observe these stars carefully. Do you find any change in the position of the stars in the sky? So we see that these stars do not appear to move quickly, but if you keep observing, then sometimes we will observe there is a motion. You will find that the stars appear to move in the sky from east to west. So why do the stars appear from east to west? This happens because the earth is rotating from west to east. So a star which rises in the east sets in the west. This appears because of the motion of the speed of rotation of the earth. The earth rotates from west to east. Therefore, since the earth is rotating from west to east, therefore the stars appear to move in the opposite direction, east to west, and that is why the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, because of the opposite motion of the earth. So in the same way, the stars which we see in the sky, if you observe them carefully, they will also appear to move in the opposite direction.